I'm Harry Smith in New York. Felix is still pounding the mountains of Central America tonight after coming ashore as a dangerous Category 5 hurricane. Winds topped 160 miles an hour as it hit the Nicaraguan coast, tearing roofs off homes. Flooding and mudslides are now the big concern. Water is already waist deep in some towns in Honduras. Though Felix has weakened, it is still expected to dump up to 2 feet of rain. In Southern California, it's the heat. Tonight, the hot, dry weather is making it tough for firefighters to make much progress in their ongoing battles with wildfires. The heat wave is also being blamed for at least 4 deaths, and it has caused power outages in 50,000 homes and businesses. Forecasters expect cooler temperatures by tomorrow. Another developing story tonight, the search going on in the wilds of Nevada for millionaire adventurer Steve Fossett. Fossett has cheated death time and again. He was the first man to fly solo around the world in a hot air balloon and then in a plane without refueling. The FAA says Fossett took off yesterday in a single-engine plane about 70 miles southeast of Reno and has not been heard from since. Next, Katie is back from Baghdad with a story of people living without power, without water, and they're considered middle class.
The temperature here in Baghdad today got up to 113 degrees. That is typical, and so is this. No air conditioning because most of the time there's no electricity. The Iraqi government has failed to deliver the most basic of services, and that's making life for many a living hell. It's hard to envision a better Iraq when a good day simply means the kitchen faucet turns on. For Majida, her husband Salah, and their 3 children, running water and electricity are luxuries that are all too rare.
You know, water is everything. You need it.
Yesterday, we didn't have any drop of water.
You go for days without it?
That's right.
And when the water does come, it's often contaminated. It made their baby son sick twice. Are you angry about the situation here?
Of course.
Yes, yes. We are living like before 100 years.
This is life today for Iraq's well-educated middle class. Majida worked as a veterinarian, and Salah is a reporter on Baghdad radio. But because journalists are targets, he tells his neighbors he works for a computer company. Regardless, the money he earns is not enough for his family to follow the tens of thousands of fellow Iraqis who are fleeing every month. Why stay in Baghdad? Why stay in Iraq? So many people have left.
For me, it's very difficult because I haven't enough money to go out. And if I have enough money, tomorrow I'll get my family out of Iraq.
Instead, they're here in their 4-room Baghdad apartment, which without air conditioning is no sanctuary from the sweltering triple-digit heat. But they don't dare allow their 2 older boys, Ali and Shab, to go outside.
We have kidnapping, and they want money to pay a lot of money in dollars to return them back.
So they ask for a ransom for the children?
Yeah, we can't let him go.
Majida says terrorists target Americans in particular and any Iraqis who deal with them. She says if insurgents found out they were doing this interview, they would be beheaded. Knowing that, why are you willing to talk to us?
Because we want other people to know how people in Iraq live. We are good people, and we want our children to live in peace.
Towards the end of our visit, the electricity randomly comes on. The lights are on, which seems to temporarily brighten their spirits. Like so many Iraqi families, they are making do, living day to day for their family, including baby Aman, whose name means peace and security, which at this point is all they can hope for.
We left our dreams because now we can't do anything, only survive.
Still ahead from Baghdad, a preview of tomorrow night. A warrior general, a deadly new weapon, and the high price of free speech in Iraq. Tomorrow night, as we continue our special coverage of the war, we travel to southern Baghdad, to Dura, to see one of the most terrifying weapons now being used against American and Iraqi forces, armor-piercing grenades. There is virtually no defense against them. Then we head north to Diyala province, where we find some courageous Iraqis whose message of reconciliation on the radio has turned them into virtual prisoners at the station where they work. And we'll go to East Baghdad with the #2 commander in Iraq, General Raymond Odierno, to take a hard look at the state of security in the capital city.
What percentage of Baghdad can you walk around in relative safety? Relative.
Yeah, I would say probably about, right now, I would say about 70%. There's still about 30% that we're concerned with.
Odierno says thousands of additional troops from the surge, coupled with a dramatic change in strategy since January, are making a real difference. Those stories and more tomorrow night here on the CBS Evening News. I'm Katie Couric in Baghdad. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.